Let me just double check everyone's spells. Okay, I think I have the spell set up as well. Yeah, okay. Alright, anyways, so we talked to this guy. I mean, we could talk to him again in a second.
I am helpful.
What does this do? Oh! Oh, that's the door. Oh, wait, so can I go anywhere else then?
I hope you appreciate this.
So, like here? What did I get? I got Elven Notes, right? Right. Surely...
Take a look.
Wait, hold on. I need, Camellia?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Alright, you gotta move, like, super slow
Open your heart to me.
and go disable this trap. Yes, stealth, right? Yeah.
The spirits guide me.
Okay, there's no one here.
I am helpful. Am I not? I am helpful. Am I not?
Specimen 367. I need this bar. Finian. With the sword guy I have? Or weapon? I guess he's technically not a sword. He's whatever.
I hope you appreciate this.
Gloves. Okay. What did I get? What are these? Ultimate Predator. And there were 2 insight bonus on attack damage rolls made with natural weapons. Against animal. Wait, this is for pets though, right? Made with natural against animals, magic beasts, and monstrous humanoids. I thought I had a pair of these. Did I give them to someone else? Maybe the lizard? I don't know. Surely. I don't know. We'll talk to him one more time. Who are you? Wait. What treachery? Kept all of Rathamus' scrolls, and I've even managed to learn a few of his tricks. I study languages, so I understand. I can read foreign scrolls. Rathamus used to call me Polyglutton. I never met a foreign language I didn't want to sink my teeth into. The young man seems to preen lightly. Wait, so he's... Does he just stay here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he shares the inventory with the other person. Actually, let me double check. I know how to check. Wait, hold on, cure. What's it called? Minor? I think. Oh, light wounds, light wounds. Okay, I think he does share an inventory, alright. Clerk's resistance is hanging by a thread. His lips are trembling, and his voice drops to a whisper. I have a key, but what right do you have? But I really, you know what? I want to go in here, so I'm gonna tell him, do lawful though. Shadow guiltily hangs his head like a criminal caught in the act. With a trembling hand, he gives you the key. Final words sound unexpectedly clear and crisp. Don't go in there. I did save it before I talked to him. I wonder if he's dead. Okay, so I'm in here right now. So if I leave, will he be dead? Oh! I guess he was cursed. Alright, I wonder... So that means she... There has to be a way to deal with this without him dying. Wait. Hold on. I think I have a spell, actually. I don't know if that'll work. Where is it? Who has it? This? No. This? No. Someone has removed
ready to
curse.
move out.
Maybe it's Nenu. No, she doesn't have it. Of course not.
You can trust me.
This
Ember?
war must end.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, I removed the curse now, right? Yeah, I mean, I know who you are, man, but... Well, I guess that didn't do anything. I wonder if she shows up if I try to leave. Still have the items, right? Yeah. There's no way this is like it. There has to be a way to like go in without him dying. I swear I had a quest. I don't know. I could have sworn. Would it be errands? I could have sworn when I talked to him there was like a quest pop up. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was just imagining things. I don't know. I don't know, man. There has to be. Maybe go talk to him again. I'm trying to remember what he said. I wish it'd show me like the dialogue from last save. I wanna go inside the crypt. Oh, I don't know what this. I'm pretty sure this is just a way to get the key. No, it can't be a way to get the key because there's already a chaotic option. There'd be no point to have a separate one. You know what? We can always just come back, I assume. Should I just leave? You know, I'll tell him to give me the key. No. I'm leaving. Alright, whatever, man. I'll come back, and if you're dead, you're dead. I don't have time to just be running around here talking with you, man. I think right now I was doing the Dragon Quest, or I was trying to go there at least. Explore a little bit, actually. Oh. The hell was that? Evade. No, don't rest yet. Wait, it says someone's on the road, right? Not, enemies? Oh. Quick, tie 'em up. It's the Crusaders. The Crusaders are here. The Crescent of the Abyss must be informed. I don't know what's going on, but okay. All my buffs are not right. Oh yeah, because I traveled. Okay.
I will resist.
I should just be able to. How long does these last? 10 minutes per level? Wait, am I? No, I'm not the one that's flat-footed.
Simply business.
I am mounted, right? Yeah, okay. Can't charge.
Wide open.
Guy dead? Yeah, he's dead.
I'll remove this obstacle.
So I'm gonna have to rest soon.
I'll put on.
I thought these guys were... Whatever, I thought they were like caught off guard, but I guess not. I mean, I guess they are because they're flat-footed, but I thought like it was one of those surprise turns or whatever it's called.
Victory.
Okay,
is
this
worth the
guy's just
pain.
getting destroyed, but... She not? Okay, whatever.
Prepare yourself.
It's your time to cease to exist. You're in my way.
Do I? No, it ran out.
The spirits demand your
whatever.
blood!
I mean, if I want to rest, whatever, it's too late. I'm committed now.
Na er forma.
You should have listened to reason.
Aperone sentes.
Why can she? Okay, whatever.
Ala soa terra.
Desna, guide my hand.
You had your chance.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna rest, so it doesn't really matter if they're dying, as long as they don't actually die.
You are today's sacrifice!
He's not helpless, right? When he's like that. I think hideous laughter doesn't make him helpless technically. Yeah, but it's not considered helpless. Okay.
You're irrelevant.
If I'm gonna rest, I guess I can just spam spells.
Make your peace.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. There we go.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
Make everything, but there's nothing special, right? There's a bow. And the glaive. Okay, never mind. These are just whatever. Use 7? Jesus. Okay, so that was it. Wait, where did I say I was going to tell the, something to the
It said
abyss or whatever? Yeah, alright. I'm assuming this isn't just like a random encounter, but like a trigger for something. Okay, you need to go here. This map is giant. I wish there was a way to zoom out though, like to like keep all this stuff. Oh, winter sun. Okay, never mind. Trying to sacrilege. Should I? I don't need to rest right now. I can't recruit anyone either. But where's my army at? I don't know where I should send them right now. Probably need to go here and clear this out. I don't know how I'm supposed to get here, but... Wait, I think I have to go through here. Stench of fresh blood and ancient evil emanates from the cave under the mountain. The path that leads here is splashed with blood, and many victims have been dragged here. At night, one can hear a hoarse voice offering blasphemous prayers to powers unknown. The very sound of the language the prayers are recited in is an insult to the skies. Okay, well, sure. Actually, no. Wait. How do I get to here? Through here? No, I don't want to enter, man. No, don't rest yet. Oh, the heck? Maybe I should rest. No. Evade. You know what? I'm resting. I don't want to risk it. Let's see. Night Watch him. Yeah, that works, I guess. But I can remove my character from here, right? Over here. Is this bonus to attack rolls? Yogurt. Caster level of all the spells you cast for one day. Plus work bonus to all skill checks. Armor penalties are reduced by 2. I'm just... what does this do? Attack rolls? You know what? Some people find me arrogant because I tell them the truth about their deformities or their poverty. Yet people find you a pleasant fellow even though you're a hired killer. The irony. Manners are one of the best diversionary tactics. I don't know, he seems kind of like a dick to me when I talk to him. I think this is the way to get to Winter Sun. Wait, I can't go here because the fort blocks the way. Of course! I think this is the skeleton guy. Alright, bro, what do you have now? That's you again. Good to see you. I do love repeat customers. It's a shame they don't live long in these parts. Have a look and don't be stingy. Take your pick, no penny pinching. And when you're all out of money, get some more and come find me again. I'm always around here somewhere. Maybe over there if you're really lucky. Be way over there. Show me your stuff, man. I think I can sell everything to him. I don't need any of this. I'll just sell these random spells also, because so this and probably this as well. And this. Alright, that's good. What does he have now? Nothing. This stuff is garbage, man. Actually, I might need this. Maybe. It's kind of expensive though. Belt of physical might. What is it? Constitution and strength. Yeah, I'll just sell him stuff and leave. I should tell him to, I don't think it's gonna change until Act 4 or whatever. I'm assuming this makes him sell exotic weapons. I don't know what this would be. He's selling protection equipment, I think. The hunter stuff, I don't think he sells arrows. This is the only real thing I will need. You know what? Tell him that. I don't know when I'll see him again, but whatever. Let's go this way. I already rested, right? I need the army to go here and kill the fort. Let them flee. Except. After capturing Dresden, Crusaders raised the 3 morale banners on the city walls. The banner of victory stays green. Oh wait, I already... Defeat enemy armies. Each capture of Demon Fort lands adds 30 days. Reclaiming forts that were previously lost does not affect the Banner of Conquest. Okay. But I mean, 30 days is pretty long. Having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search the place and find a small grave where Sir Daland Regulor, hero in the Second Crusade, rest in peace. They take care of the grave and clean the dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby. Water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. The place is much loved by spirits and gods. Okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to fight this right now. I don't think these are ranged, right? None of them? So it should be fine. Who is this? Oh, right, the mounted units. They can wait. They can wait. Wait, he is ranged. Oh, right, they produce their speed. My bad. I I guess as long as the infirmary doesn't fill up. What is this? Bro, this stupid giant, man. Is he stuck here? Oh, he's shaking, I'm assuming, or is it slime? Reduces speed to 0, okay. This thing is super tanky. I should die this turn. Okay, well I guess next turn. Hey, this thing is super tanky actually, holy. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. I was gonna say what was in the infirmary, but surely I can kill one in the next turn. Oh my. Wait, are they like stunned or something? What is this? HP each round. Oh my god. Why is it so tanky, bro? Like, wait, does it reduce? It reduces their thing, right? No, it's just HP. I don't get it, man. Why is it so tanky? Okay, well, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna have to. Probably bless everyone. No. Now I can bless everyone. I think if I can get one more, it should be fine. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be alright. I'm just gonna have to replace this stack of units. Bro, there's no, like, this one single unit is like taking out my entire army. I don't know why the raiding had them as like the same tier as me or whatever. That's insane. I'll put, should die like this turn, right? Holy, he single-handedly killed. Oh my god, bro. That is insane. Little map is split into a number of regions. To capture a region, you must free all the forts located in that region. You can construct buildings in the forts you have freed. Forts can be upgraded, thus increasing the number of squares available for construction. So I can go to... I already forgot this place. What's it called? Winter Sun. Can I buy units? Yeah. Maybe I should replace the clerics with these guys. No, I can't buy them. Never mind. Wait a minute, hold on. Where is the button? Is this it? Yeah. Forming the Logistic Council. The Logistic Council is assembled and awaits the commander at the headquarters for the first meet. Oh, I actually have to go there. Okay. I'm assuming the same for the other ones. Okay, well, I can't do anything. Oh, I guess I can do these, right? 5 days, 7 days, 14 days. Let me just go back and then I'll see what they say. Sure, I'll talk to the skeleton man again. Show me your wares, man. Okay, so what do you have now? Exotic weapons, right? Okay. Blood boiler. Whenever the wielder of this +3 flamer longsword kills an enemy, corpse explodes. Okay, what is this? Dueling sword. Crawling death. Two-bladed sword. What is a two-bladed sword? Okay, so he doesn't. I mean, he has stuff, but these are super expensive, so never mind, man. Okay, what I need to do is go back, talk to the councils, and then figure out what I'm gonna do. Yes, enter. Go to the Citadel. Commander, Nevia greets you with a slight nod. I have some information though what I found is mostly innocent. It might be a cause for concern. Concern? What do you mean? About the well-being of one of your companions. Tell me. Soldiers have been gathering in the graveyard to play cards. We usually turn a blind eye to such things, though it's against regulations. We let them enjoy themselves as long as they don't cause too much trouble, and that's usually the case. But recently, my people have noted Socio among them, and the gambling seems to be having an unhealthy effect on them. As you know, I usually keep my nose out of other people's private affairs. With all these spies and cultists, I have too much on my plate as it is. But this time, it's about someone you trust with your life. So maybe you should do something about it. This isn't an official report, just a tip-off from a friend. Thank you. That Wendu? A fresh bruise swells on the huntress's cheekbone. Wenduog releases a furious hiss reminiscent of a nest of fighting vipers. So sick and tired of it. I can't tell what irritates me more, the stupidity of Uplanders' way of life or the arrogance with which they call anything else savagery. Under her mask of anger, you clearly see her insecurity and wounded pride. Avoiding contact with you, Wenduog's growls quietin? I don't know why that sounds so weird. Quietin. Quietin sliding. I don't know. It was nothing. I just had a run-in with a bunch of morons who have crap for brains. Tell me everything. This crooked tiefling approached me. He was fawning over me and smiling, and he brought me some good wine, and he kept saying that he'd be thrilled if I just take a look at his weapons. Said he was a craftsman, that he'd be really flattered if a fighter of my quality appraised his work. So I did. And he kept pushing. Take a look at this blade. Try out this bow. The scumbag. So I chose a dagger for myself, a good one, with the blackened blade and the skinner. I really liked it. I picked it up, praised the work of that horn-headed scum, told him he was a decent craftsman, and I was impressed, and off I went. But then he pounced on me, grabbed my arm. You must understand, mistress, that I couldn't let that go unpunished, so I knocked his teeth out with the handle of that very same dagger. Wait, so did she buy it or did she just take it? Because if I'm like taking it as she's wording it, then it sounds like she just tried to take it. And he started. Okay, so let me just read. And he started yelling that I stole from him, and a crowd gathered, and everyone was giving me dirty looks, like they were all so superior, as if I was some savage who crawled out of her hole just to bother these squeaky clean scumbags. What do they know? In Needholm, every craftsman sees it as an honor if a hunter chooses his weapon, and these uplanders. Ugh. Wendelog's eyes are ablaze, and she lets out a hiss of baring her teeth, but bewilderment still seeps in her voice, so you just took it, I guess. Be really careful what they think of you. The world is full of idiots. Sometimes I feel like knocking a couple of teeth out too. Forget about them, not worth a moment of our attention. Sorry, they should know that many of our ways are new to you. I have this custom of paying for things, instead of just taking them for free, and we don't usually beat up people for simply touching us. But you are a savage. What other response can you expect when you behave like that? Okay, well, that's kinda... I don't know. There's like so many options, and so I don't know if any of these actually does anything. I'll just agree with her. I don't know why she's here. She want me to do something, or is she just like telling me, like venting? Uh, I'll just say this one. Windowalk answers with an antsy chuckle, then immediately throws a wary glance at you. You're not saying that to comfort me, are you? I don't need to be comforted. Comfort a fighter who's not afraid of blades or demon claws. Don't be ridiculous. Her expression clearing, Windowalk nods and regains her usual ease. I knew you would understand. It's not like I give a damn what they say. Why would I? Stupid uplanders. Huntress' voice sounds a little too nonchalant. Just one question left to answer. What should I do with this dagger now? An elegant weapon with a blackened blade appears in Windwalk's hand. You took it after the fight. You know what? They already, listen, they already view her as, negatively. Even if she paid for it or gave it back or even did both, I feel like they would still judge her anyways. Windwalk nods, satisfied, and answers in a purring voice. Thank you. I'll consider it a gift from you. Dagger +1 only. I don't... Before you stands a tall, fit man whose dark hair is already tinged with gray. He greets you with a brisk military salute. My name is Captain Selkind. Seolkind. I command the vanguard of a mercenary group called the Blackstone Company. We've come from Anderon to assist you. What is Anderon? Nation of people governed by the principles of the common rule, which grant every citizen a voice. Anderon holds the reins of its own destiny strong. Okay, it is built the birthplace of freedom. Someone else came from Anderon, didn't they? want to know more about your unit. Why did you join up with us? I don't know more. What, like, I don't. So he just arrived, is what he's saying. And he's joining me. I thought he was just like already here and he was just like, hey man, I'm here. Okay, why do I care? Alright, anyways. Let's say. I kind of don't care, but ask him anyways. Blackstone Company is proud to. Wait, I'm pretty sure I remember this name from Kingmaker, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just think everything from Kingmaker now, but Blackstone Company is proud to be recognized as one of the finest Andoran mercenary regiments. We're not a bunch of unscrupulous sellswords looking to oppress the innocent and serve the tyrants of the world. No, we're adventurers eager to get involved in a dangerous enterprise and leave it with pockets full of gold and a clear conscience. Okay. Which is why we held a vote among our units. We were glad to accept Queen Galfrey's invitation to join the Crusade, though some of our commanders did voice their displeasure with the sum she offered. But like I said, we Andorans are a free people and cannot be pushed around and who cannot be bought, only convinced. I mean, he just literally said they didn't like the amount, meaning they can be bought. Why'd you join up with us? Queen Galfrey paid for our services, but do not think we're fighting for gold alone. Sure, we are true sons and daughters of Onderon, so the ideals of equality and resisting enslavement ring true in our hearts. We will be glad to stand in the way of demons who seek to force mortal kind into bondage. The bulk of our company made camp in Nerosian, but the vanguard, consisting of our finest soldiers, if I may add, put under your command. Right. Surely they're the finest soldiers. Want to know more about you, Captain Sulkin? Man flashes a genuine smile. I don't even know what to say. I'm a soldier, a bit of an explorer, and just an all-around honest man. Go away. I will make do without you. No. I'm guessing if he's gonna add like actual units that I can move. Yes, ma'am. Glad to be under your command. Captain Silken salutes you again, smiles and adds in a softer voice, it will be an honor to serve you, Commander. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need to talk, I'll be happy to lend an ear. Erebeth said they were under threat from demons with unusual abilities, like the Nabasu that attacked your army at Lost Chapel. They're very powerful, and they're growing in number. You haven't found out where they're coming from, have you? No, I haven't. Ursula looks around shyly and continues, lowering her voice, as if entrusting you with a personal secret. I'm not sure, but I think I have a lead. I know where to find someone who can lead us to the source of their power. Where can I find this informer of yours? Place is called the Green Gates. I'll show you how to get there. Long before the World Wound, where there was a Sarkorian fortress there, the Crusaders built a small chapel. Okay, it was a Sarkorian fortress that was turned into a chapel. But for many, many years, the place has been home to nothing but an abomination. But in a wait. Place has been home to nothing but abomination and squalor. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, who are you talking about anyways? Hag by the name of Jarunica. She used to live here before the fall of Sarkoris. Wait, how does she know her? But when the demons invaded this world, she happily took their side. Old Cannibal knows many secrets. You just have to make her talk. Drunica also has special powers. I doubt it, but still, be careful. She's very old, very sly creature. She's incredibly dangerous. And how did you find out about this? Ursula quickly looks at the faces of those present, seems to curl in on herself. Finally, almost whispering, she says, "That's a long story. Tell you when we get there, alright?" "Alright, sure. Happy to help. It's just..." Ursula looks around cautiously again and lowers her voice. "You won't go there without me, will you? I want to personally make sure this monster doesn't escape you." I'm sure that's not why, but okay. This is the, what is the theater group? What does this say? Grandma Gretlin, the director. Grandma Gretlin lowers herself into a bow. "Good day, your commandership." I don't think that's how you say it, but it is we, the artistic board of the next door theater. Almost said something else. We are still working on our piece about your heroism. We have even taken on a few new crew members. We now have a master of stage equipment and scenery. It is my granddaughter, Tina. Say hello to her commandership. We faced with another dilemma. We simply can't decide on a climactic moment for the act. It's all about the Battle of Dresden. Here, you listen to the options. Grandma Gretlin holds up a scroll before her eyes and begins to read, running a gnarled finger along each line. Option 1. The commander, that's you, launches herself out of a catapult and smashes down the fortress wall, allowing the armies to rush inside. I don't, probably not that one. The commander, so that's you again, masquerade as a battler and creeps into Dresden in disguise and opens the gates so like the Trojan horse. Except dumber. Option 3. The commander, that's you again, rides to the attack on an enormous mountain goat. Or should we call it a battering ram? Don't make that joke again. And it breaks down the city gates. Well, what say you? Okay, so I launch myself from a catapult. I disguise myself as a demon, sneak in, or I ride a goat and bash down the gate. Funnily enough, the last one probably is the most normal one. Like, considering what goats are like here, I would assume they're like giant goats, but it's kind of normal, I guess. Not gonna be the catapult one. That one's just kind of dumb. Wait. The cross-dressing as a battler. I don't like the way that sounds. Get these clowns out of here. Actually, out of Dresden altogether. Nah, that's a little too harsh. Let's just do the goat one. Hard to get a goat in the middle of the world wound, especially an enormous one. But we'll think of something, don't you worry. Then why would you offer that then, man? Grandma Gretlin and her entourage move away, but their voices project so well that you can easily hear the rest of the conversation. Do you think the commander will mind if we add the goat and the catapult to the show? That way, the bit where she breaks down the gates will make for a much better drama. Did you forget the role of the commander being played by a Cyclops? How are we going to launch Lambkin out of a catapult? Where are we gonna find a catapult that won't just break under his weight? Calm yourself, Tina. Minor snag. You can achieve success without a few difficulties along the way. Well, think of something. You'll see. Maybe I should have kicked him out. The tall, gaunt half-elf salutes you solemnly. Commander, it is an honor to call this first meeting of the Military Council to order. I am Captain Oldon, and I have been serving under your command ever since the assault on the Great Garrison. I'll do my best to be of as much use to you as possible in this role. What role? Like council leader or whatever? The foundation of the military is cold calculation and discipline. These are the principles I will seek to impart to the Crusaders. If we are to win this war, we must forget about mercy. For our enemies, for our troops, and for ourselves. Wait, so I'm picking a leader? Well, Commander, your sister Stila is no renowned general, but she spent half her life tussling with evil. It looks like I'll be stepping up on behalf of all of Iomede's faithful here. I hope my advice will prove useful. Mistress, your army needs to change. The Uplanders have already proven their methods of warfare are lacking, and their fastidiousness leads to unnecessary losses. I'll teach them how to cast aside their morals and destroy the enemy by the most ruthless means available. Demons aren't the first invaders to come to the lands of Sarkoris. I know this country, and I know how people used to fight here in the old days. Listen to me, War Chief, and I'll tell you how to turn the land itself into our ally. Kinda sounds similar. I don't know. The first issue on the Military Council's agenda is the reorganization of our troops. Our infantry has been bled dry. The forces Her Majesty granted to us were enough to take Dresden, but we need more troops to hold it. Further, the army was assembled in great haste after the assault on Canabras and was never adequately equipped. Unfortunately, we don't have much time for redeployment. Our scouts report that a powerful Valor, who is already preparing a retaliatory strike on Dresden. We can rely on freshly conscripted Mendevian soldiers. They may not have the skill, but our strength, as always, lies in the number and our fervor of the volunteers joining the Crusades. Who's this? World Wound Strat. I saw this guy before at the Defender's Heart, right? He was there. Is he the one that what's his name? Greybor tried to kill? Like he just came out of nowhere, tried to stab him, and he disappeared. He keeps doing that, man. He like comes out of nowhere, tries to kill someone. I mean, he's an assassin, I guess, but still. One of the story's most powerful generals, personal mind is not the only reason he poses such a threat. They call him a world wound strategist, which is okay. We cannot throw everyone into the meat grinder. We'll just get our youths killed for nothing. We need to select the best among the recruits, or even better, hold a contest. The bravest and the most capable will join the Crusaders. The death count is highest in the infantry. Its purpose is to serve as a shield. It would be wise to invest our resources in hiring and training heavy footmen with shields to ensure maximum protection. Even if it limits their mobility and makes them less threatening to the enemy. An ominous smile spreads across Wendu. Why are they like? I mean, I guess they probably like volunteered or something, but I say why these specific people are here. Most of them, I guess, make sense, except Wendu. Like she's not like she's just like a hunter type person. Why would she be like in a strategy like military type thing? Anyways, I noticed that not all Uplanders are equal. Some eat and drink all they like. Others sit in stone cells for gongs on end, feeding on refuse. You call those criminals. They have no rights, so why don't we force them to join our ranks and get ourselves a fresh supply of troops? Never enough, folk. Same in war as it is in peacetime. We dealt with that problem by finding helpers among the animals. Why can't we do the same now? Strengthen our infantry with war dogs. One soldier with a dog at his side is more like 1.5 fighters, maybe even 2. Yeah, but then the dogs are in danger. Captain Nolan, what does the military council do? What does this matter? Questions. Opinions. I mean, we just heard the opinions, right? Is he gonna probably repeat them? What does the military council do? Military council determines a strategy for our troops, enacts reforms, army reforms, approves new equipment standards, and makes decisions based on all issues regarding military action on the front lines. And who's the Valor guy? Wait, this is the big Minotaur looking guy, right? Or at least another one. The most trusted servant of the Demon Lord Discovery. Among the historians of Mendevian Crusade, he's known as the strategist of the world wound. He's not as renowned as Manago, the conqueror of Dresden, or Hepzamira, daughter of Baphomet, but he has claimed the most major victories over the forces of Mendev. He's a general and quite possibly one of the best tacticians in the entire Abyss. So he's like, I don't know how to pronounce it. From Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I don't know how to say his name. The guy with the fan. Shuge Leong? Leong? I've been studying his style of warfare for years. He may seem like an ordinary demon, another typical war taskmaster, but that's a fallacy. Like a beast following a scent, he senses weakness in his enemy's defenses and strikes at them, sending soldiers to bring targeted carnage. His uncanny charisma attracts more and more soldiers to him, so he's never short on troops and sacrifices them like pawns whenever he pleases in order to achieve his victories. He's like how was that with that movie Ender's Game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that about someone else too. Maybe it was the same guy. I don't know. Horaz Karamzadeh? Karamzadeh is the face of a demon host. For many years, I've been gathering research on him, preparing for the day our armies would clash with his once more. Help my council will help you defeat him, but so far, Karamzadeh, Kora, Kora, Karamzadeh, Karamzadeh, I don't know, has known no defeats. I mean, he was there at Canabras, wasn't he? I'm almost certain. He technically lost, right? Because I mean, even though they got to the Wardstone and were doing something or whatever, like we stopped them. Like we defended the defenders hard. We took back the Great Garrett. I mean, we took back the city, saved the Wardstone. Pretty sure, and I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure he's the one that did all that. But he lost. What do you mean? He has no defeats. What is going on? You mean like a head-on battle, like army against army, just like on a battlefield? We're ready to answer questions you may have, Commander. Have you ever commanded an army? Like, what? I don't get it, man. What is the point? Like, when am I picking a person or what? Like, what's going on? Not on a scale like this, of course not. But I fought evil, and I know its tricks. Besides, war makes people callous, and it's always useful to have a paladin advisor around to remind you at crucial moment what we're actually fighting for. Yeah, but wasn't she the one that was like all down and be like, "Oh man, I don't know if I believe anymore." I know Erebeth did that, but Regal. Why do you wish to sit on the military council? That's what he does. I have command experience, and I intend to impart to the Crusaders at least a modicum of the discipline and rigidity of the Hell Knights. The quality of the Mendevian staff currently available to you leaves much to be desired. Rego glances at the wincing Captain Odin. That much is certain. Didn't you get almost killed, man? Windowog, why do you want to command my troops? Windowog raises her head proudly, and why not? I used to lead our tribe's hunters through the most dangerous caves, and we always returned with spoils. I know how to win, how to think ahead, and how to be merciless. And I'll certainly be a better advisor to you than this uplander. Casual nod in Captain Odin's direction makes him frown with displeasure. I mean, they're all trying to, like, it's a single spot, right? Like a leader or whatever, and they're all trying to take it. So they're like competing against each other, technically. I don't I mean, I know why they're talking about the guy, the captain dude, but why are they not just being like, hey, these other people are shit too? Ulbrich, do you have military experience? Do I have experience? I fought on this land back when it was still called Sarkoris. I led my clan on raids against our neighbors, drove invaders from our land, went to war with my band against orcs and giants. What kind of Sarkorian would I be if I stood on the sidelines now? Who are you, Captain Odin? Captain Odin bowed ceremoniously. I served on the front lines of the Mendevian army for over 25 years, and in that time I've gained a wealth of combat experience. His voice sounds calm, but his face darkens at the mention of a wealth of combat experience. Considered one of the foremost experts on tactics and strategy in Queen Galfrey's officer corps. Interesting. Spent my whole life studying the craft of warfare, and I'm familiar with the thoughts of all prominent military leaders of the last 5 centuries. Furthermore, I wholeheartedly believe in the traditions of Mendev's military art. Gladly share my knowledge with you, Commander. Interesting. What about the opinions? Sayla. I can't send untrained rookies to a slaughter. We have the right to command only those who are ready to battle, for those who can defeat the enemy. We must find out who has the skill and the guts. Contests are perfect for that, and a little excitement for our warriors couldn't hurt either. We won't get that many winners, but their strength will come from their prowess, not their numbers. I mean, your proposal would leave us with infantry full of selfish risk-takers, dreaming of glory and valor. This is bad material for a soldier. The infantry's role is to be a shield for the archers and mages. All they're required to do is follow orders and hold the line unto victory or death. Ambitious loners cherry-picked through contests of skill are not fit to perform this duty. Yeah, I kind of agree in a sense. I feel like they're more suited to like leadership roles, but also like smaller squads rather than entire like companies or whatever. I don't know the difference between them, but yeah. Like a group of like elite soldiers that you would send to like specific missions rather than leading a battle or something. The infantry is a meat shield intended to catch the blade of the opposing army in its flesh. The shield must be reliable. That is all that is required of it. That is why I would like to see well-armored shield bearers as our foot soldiers. We must have the option of pitting ranks of footmen against the tide of rampaging demons, knowing with certainty that they will not scatter or die. Not die. What? Oh, until they have completed their task. Okay. Windwalk, is it wise to rely on scoundrels and criminals? I don't plan to rely on them. I plan to rely on the chain of archers who follow them and shoot anyone who dares to run. The foot soldiers will have no choice but to fight, and those hardened criminals know how to fight for their lives. It's true. They won't charge into battle shouting your name, mistress, but their upkeep will cost us a pittance. They'll serve their purpose as a meat shield, and no one will shed any tears over their demise. Isn't that what the condemned is? Well, I guess they're technically not criminals. They're just like people. I mean, they are, but they're like people given a second chance. Since they wronged the tribe, let them atone for their deeds with blood. Besides, other uplanders have also have prisons filled with criminals, don't they? We can borrow them. Our neighbors will be only too happy to have fewer mouths to feed. This is like some wicked parody of redemption. Giving them a chance to turn over a new leaf is one thing, but hurting them to their deaths with bows trained on their backs, that is not what the Crusade should be. I guess you're right, Sela, but still. A loyal hound is more than just a set of sharp fangs. It's an extra pair of eyes, a keen nose, and another head in a way. No soldier, but it's extra fighting power. Since we can't get any more human warriors from anywhere, we should swell the ranks with four-legged fighters. I don't know if I feel comfortable putting doggos on the battlefield. As much as I would trust them more than like another soldier, or as another soldier, I don't want to see them get hurt. An excellent idea, Chief Birdbrain. Let's assemble an army of stray mutts, filthy crows, and street rats. I heard lots of soldiers complaining of lice and fleas. Let's throw them into the mix too. Why not? Why waste not want, right? A soldier and all his fleas is practically a platoon. I mean, isn't that how the plague spread? I mean, you do like viral warfare or whatever it's called. Yes, institute a draft and try to amass as many new soldiers from Mendev and other lands as we can. We've always drawn on our strength from our zeal and determination to oppose evil. If we start holding contests or selections, we'll turn a holy crusade into a job for the chosen few and scare away the volunteers. If we try changing our tried and true tactics, we'll lose valuable time, and our army is in need of fresh blood right now. The shield those misfit losers are going to form will be flimsy as shit. We'd better support it with a line of crossbowmen at the rear who won't let them take off at the first sign of trouble. Okay, well, this one's Sela's. Contest to select the most proficient warriors. Main barracks provide weekly growth recruitment for champions. All footmen are promoted to champion. Champions are... They're not mounted soldiers, right? I think they're like Hell Knights. This one is Regal's thing. Shield bearers. Can I? Can. Oh, I can look at them. Launch defensive infantry. Footmen are promoted to shield bearers. Okay, so this is an upgrade for the footmen or something. Provides weekly recruitment growth for convicts. Cheap and numerous infantry with good fighting skills, but low morale. Footmen are promoted. What? Footmen are promoted to convicts. With it? Alright, like I get it. Footmen are like the base unit. And so it's technically an upgrade, but it's so weird saying they're all convicts now. Let us use dogs to reinforce our infantry. Hounds Master. Calling army hounds for assistance. Short spear. I should look at their weapons as well. I don't think any of them have reach, probably. great sword, short spear, heavy pick, Houndsmaster, short spear, right? Convicts. What about convicts? Foul, Falchion. Let's fill our ranks with new recruits. Conscripts, poorly trained but cheap and numerous. Wouldn't this be the same as convicts? Except they don't have low morale. I'm guessing the convicts would be like free, if not completely cheap. Short sword versus 39 hit points, 25. So it's basically make some stronger versions. I don't know if this does anything other than change like what type of units I get. I don't know what you. So these are mostly like just hit point people. Just like actually meat shields, essentially. Trying to think of the units I can get. The units. I'm thinking the melee units I get now are footmen. And that's who I'm replacing. I don't know what to. You know what? We'll get Houndsmasters. Why not? Maybe. I don't know. Kind of want to do the champions. I don't know if this has an effect other than what I get, but sure. Training a dog for war is no easy task, but we had a few tricks since our chorus. Druids aren't a patch on the old ones, of course, but they can talk to beasts. What the hell does that mean? A patch on the old ones? That's all we need. I'll train 5 dogs, and they'll quickly supply our army with 4-legged reinforcements. Thank you for your time, Commander. When the reforms are finished and the ranks of our infantry are replenished, I will assemble the military council to discuss new decision. Alright, so I'm assuming these like not issue decrees, but like on the Crusade mode they like do something and once the time's up then you have to pick another one. Alright, Hell Commander, a middle-aged dwarf who has clearly seen some combat. Salute you with one eye barely moving. Oh wait, with one barely moving bone-dry hand. On her face are huge scarred claw marks. A black eye patch covers one eye, but she is watching you with the other, intent and somber. Dorgalinda Stranglehold, Chair of the Logistics Council, at your service. We got ourselves an ugly situation that requires your decision. The Logistics Council. So, supply lines. I hope I won't get in anyone's way if I join you. You know what? I don't even care what anyone says. I'm agreeing with Aru. I think I can give some good advice here, if you don't mind, of course. I will definitely prove useful to... You're going to be in every single one, aren't you? Definitely prove useful to this council. I know more about survival than all of the Uplanders combined. I will teach your soldiers how to procure whatever they need, even in a place as unforgiving as the Whirlwind. But most importantly, I can tell you how to use what you have wisely. Everything is always within short supply in the caves, so nethers? I think it's nethers. Nethers are experts at conserving resources. For Galinda, oh wait, why am I reading the name? I won't lie to you, our logistics are a mess. We need more of everything, and what we do have is in disarray. Crates of provisions are rotting away in storehouses because some idiot quartermaster spilled beer on the papers. And fools are not the worst problem, there's also theft. Some officers grease palms to get a helmet with a stylish plumage or a fancy blade from the Rosian. Meanwhile, that means that ordinary soldiers are being armed with barely more than kitchen knives, hammer and tongs. It's time to give the entire logistics staff the bum's rush. The question is, where do we find capable and honest people to replace them? Wait, doesn't that mean, what is his name? Wilster Garms? He's the quartermaster, isn't he? Is he gonna get replaced? These scoundrels must be replaced with decent, honorable people. Selfless souls who have proven that they put their comrades' lives above all else, especially their own wealth. Surely that's who will take the best care of our soldiers. I've seen people who are in charge of our gear in our mercenary units. Those are razor-sharp fighters. They're gritty, tight-fisted, and hard-boiled, unlike our dolts. Charge of gear in our mercenary. Oh, okay. If we convince them to work for us instead, they'll put things in order here. They might help us come to an understanding with other mercenaries if need be. My suggestion is to call some experienced, well-connected supply officers from Neurosia and let them leave their cushy jobs in Mendev and work up a sweat for the good old Crusade. The Logistics Council deals with all matters relating to the supplying the army. Most issues will be trivial and undeserving of your attention. However, from time to time, serious decisions will need to be made, and that's when I'll convene the council. Wait. It's called a council, but the only people here really are her, Aru, Wendu, and me. I mean, Regal and Erebeth and Nevi are here, but they're not even saying anything. So essentially, the council was intended to just be her? Or she's a leader or something? I don't know. It's whatever. I have questions for the council. What are you doing on this council? You think I shouldn't have joined? Looks away sheepishly. It's just, well, I spent a lot of time studying how armies work, both Crusader and Demonic, when I was spying. I think my advice might be useful. At least, I hope it will be. But if I'm a bother, I'll leave, of course. Wendu, how can you be of use? Who knows more about survival than us Nether? The Nethers, I'm almost... No, it's Neathers. Right, beneath, yeah, okay. Neither, whatever. I know what to do and how to win when everything is scarce. You uplanders have been spoiled by abundance. You have no idea what treasures you have at your disposal. Right at your fingertips. I will teach the Crusaders how to use what they have and how to find what they don't. Over my years of doing quartermaster duty, I managed to develop a bit of a reputation for myself. The units I'm responsible for are always properly equipped, armed, and fed. Thieves, scatterbrains, and reprobates promptly get the boot. Bureaucrats who never seem to have anything miraculously find everything they need after meeting with me. Wait. Bureaucrats? Bureaucrats who never seem to have anything miraculously find everything they need after meeting with me. Oh, wait, I think she's talking about, like, the people requesting stuff. Wait. Yeah, like, I don't know, squad leaders or something, I don't know. Like, they're trying to, like, commit fraud and be like, hey, we need supplies, and they just keep taking resources. In short, don't worry, Commander, I'm right where I belong. Okay, whatever. Our options in more detail. Quartermaster's job is to care for the well-being of the soldiers. They're equipping for battle. That means the best people to appoint to those positions are people who really care, those who will keep their fighters warm fed and properly armed. Maybe they won't have the most experience, but that's alright. It's easier to teach someone numbers and how to run a warehouse than it is to instill conscience in them. And those soft-hearted fools will immediately squander everything we have. No, the one who watches the goods must be stingy, angry, and suspicious. Or they'll be swindled by every passing scoundrel. Take into your ranks whoever's responsible for managing supplies among the mercenaries. The crabbiest and most miserly individuals you can find. They can guard our goods. We're short on everything, not because we have too little, but because we have too much. And we're giving it away whenever someone comes to wine. Gear must be expended carefully and sparingly. Such charity is unheard of among mercenaries. The way they see it, every warrior must be able to take care of their needs first before relying on the help of their unit. You'll see. Once you stop wiping your fighters' noses, they'll learn quickly to fend for themselves. They'll come fiercer and deadlier than before. For some great workers and men who have been sitting at home for way too long, let the Queen send them to us. Instead of counting buttons for frock coats in the Rosian Royal Guard, let them sort our supplies. And they'll have connections in the Rosian. They could easily have army property decommissioned and later sold to private buyers for next to nothing. And those buyers will just happen to be the same mercenaries we're negotiating with. Jorglinda makes a face. Connections are all too important, as you well know. Okay. What does this do? Trainable units gain the ready for anything feat. Only the essentials and equipment from the state. 2 bonus to all saving throws. Maximum HP, that's a lot, no, 10%. Attack, wait. +1 bonus to attack and saving throws. Oh, this is 2 to saving throws, okay. So 1 attack and saving throw, or 2 to saving throws, or 10% HP. The HP one, no? 10% seems like a lot. Especially, I think it does per unit. It might do per unit and not like... Total. Total would be good. But let's see, if you have 200... No, it would be the same thing, no? If you have 10 units at 100, it's 1,000, right? And then 10% of that would be 100. So that would be 1,100. And if you do 10% each one, it will be 110 times 10. It's 1,100 also. It's the same thing. Never mind. Okay. Doesn't matter which way you do it. I think the HP is the best. Saving throw, because saving throws is only like effects, right? It doesn't really matter that like it's not gonna be as often as like normal attacks. And then this one's attacking thing. Not enough. Yeah, I'm going with the HP. It's this one, right? I'm assuming that it's only like passives and stuff, these decisions. And it's not like actually affecting the story or anything. Good, they'll teach others to live a hard life. It'll make them stronger. Whenever my hunters had been hungry for a couple days, they'd hunt their prey with twice as much energy. I don't know if that's how it works. Maybe more determination, but I don't know about energy. And it's decided, no matter what our new quartermasters are like, there's no possible way they can be worse than what we have now. Results will be reported to you. Anything comes up, call the council right away. Lady Konomi. A sharp-looking kitsune gives you a quick, business-like bow. Command. Sorry, I'm looking at her equipment. She looks sick. Wait, is it? Yeah. Bro, are those are like short swords, right? Bro, why does she look so sick, man? Commander, matters before us are urgent. Let us not stand on ceremony. I am Lady Kanomi, the official attaché of Nerosian. Here are my credentials. She presents a scroll adorned with Galfrey's seal. Your Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters diplomatic council. Honestly, I was surprised when Lady Kanomi asked me to join this council, but I will do my best to fill the shoes of a trained diplomat. I, like many nobles, have been trained in diplomacy and, in fact, I hold the title of Royal Emissary. It is passed down the Arende line. I must say that prior to this day, I employed my diplomatic skills solely to undermine Mendev's international reputation. Good one, Aaron, good one. Good job. I was sorry, I was like messing with my dogs right now. One of my dogs was like whining and being a baby because he wants attention. And I was calling him the other dog's name, and the other dog just looks at me like, "What the hell? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why are you calling me?" What did he say? Oh yeah, it's time to break that habit. I imagine preventing international scandals will be just as interesting as causing them. Who knows? I might even enjoy it. What's the diplomatic council and why do I need it? Yeah. Solve matters of politics, of course. The Crusade is more than just battle. Uh, wait. Mendev is like a country, right? Wait. Yeah, because I was thinking of Avestan. Avestan is like the continent. Mendev is a country. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's right there. I don't know why. I need to read, but anyways. So, Mendev is a country, and the world wound encompasses more than one country, right? Like it's on the borders of like more than one country. Because I was gonna say if it's only in Mendev, then what the hell is the point of diplomacy? Anyways, Crusade more than just battle sieges. It is the largest military project in all of Avestan, funded by the treasuries of more than a dozen major powers. Okay, and each one of those powers, in addition to seeking victory over the demons, also pursues its own goals. The diplomatic council will manage this tangle of political interest and prevent the Crusade from losing favor of influential benefactors. And while we're at it, ensure that Nerosian remains satisfied with the state of affairs. After all, for the last 100 years, the entire Mendevian politics has revolved around the Crusades in some shape or form. That is why the capital has sent me here to observe, offer suggestions, and keep the diplomatic situation under control. Okay. See, you've been sent to keep an eye on me. Ooh, what is going? I don't know why this is an option. Whatever gave you that idea, Commander. I'm not an overseer. I'm your loyal advisor. I do not intend to meddle in the way you run things. Just consult with you in cases where the price of error is too high. Put your trust in me, and we'll get along swimmingly. What does it matter? Whatever. After all, none of us here want to see Cheliax or Druma at each other's throats, trying to settle their dispute by using the influence on us as political leverage. Cheliax is the demon one, or devil one, right? What is Druma? Callisto Calistocracy of the Druma is land glutting itself on the wealth of trade, ruled by a high prophet of strange secular religion that values wealth and trade above any deity. Permeates every level of Druma society. While other religions tolerate Druma, so far bureaucracy which runs Druma made followers. Okay, sure. I don't think I really care about the council, but okay. Operating under Her Majesty is the highest governing body in Mendev. It comprises her most able and trusted servants. It is responsible for day-to-day matters of state. They are the hands and voice of the Queen. The council has gathered people from all walks of life. Some are nobles, but many more are citizens of humble origins who earn their position through wit. Many are rich, but a fair number of them are more humble means. Some are pious and pure of heart, like Lord Inquisitor Kasori and Captain Jaspar of the Crusader Heralds. Others are more flexible and ambitious, but each of them faithfully serves Mendev's cause. I mean, yeah, I do find, well, that won't be a problem. In my homeland, Shan, Shansha? I don't know how to pronounce it, bro. Inviting clerics and paladins of Shaylin, the Lady Chrysanthemums, to take part in diplomatic missions is a common practice. They may not be politicians, but they're perceptive, advocate peace, and are favored balanced solutions. In favor of balance. Okay, anyways, I'm flattered by the respect that the worshippers of my goddess receive in Lady Konomi's homeland. Else, but I still can't get over how sick she looks. I want her in my party. I'm flattered by the respect we receive in homeland. I won't let you down, and I'll make every effort to prevent our friends from becoming our enemies. And what about Dayron? Why? Because Count Orende's influence naturally. He's a Mendevian aristocrat. The nobility would be inclined to listen to his opinion. And by ensuring the support of the nobles, we'll find ourselves powerful allies. Aaron sneers back at her. Oh, believe me, Lady Konomi, I will exert all my effort and influence to make this council's job exciting. Lady Konomi lowers her eyes in a show of modesty. It's unbecoming of a diplomat to talk about themselves at length, but how am I to refuse you? Come from Tianxia, from the noble Kitsune. Like any Kitsune. Why isn't Nenio here? Like any Kitsune, I have always been curious to a fault, and my adventures brought me to Avastan. And here, in your lands, I met my first and true love, politics. I served as a diplomat in the courts of 6 different sovereigns, but working for Her Majesty turned out to be most interesting of all. Such riveting webs of intrigues and interest are spun around the crusade of the world. Okay, just get on with it. I hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Nerosian is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use their words, you are out of control and fancy yourself an independent leader. Okay, what's the problem, man? Should we have let Dresden just be under occupation for another 100 years? Like, what the fuck do they want, man? It wouldn't surprise me if you encounter supply disruptions and then what kind of shit is that? That's so weird. If I'm like fighting demons and fighting a war and they disrupt supplies, they're literally killing people, no? I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital you haven't forgot about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. If we need to demonstrate that we're keeping the Rosian in mind, why don't we invite the capital's high priest to Dresden for a religious festival? It'll be appropriate, and the church's support will shield us from the accusation of schemers. Pander to naysayers. I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor. This is your victory, and if Cousin Galfrey wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. You were too good. I said, what did I do to piss him off? And she just said, you were too good. Jesus Christ, bro. You reclaimed Canabras, you won the Battle of Dresden, and you're a menace to the world wound. Your authority grows, and the influence of the Queen's confidants diminishes. This creates the impression that there's only enough space for you at the top. I don't see how, but okay. The members of the Royal Council are afraid that you will muscle them out of the political arena altogether. Kill him. How about that? How about we just kill him? After all, if you're doing so well, maybe Her Majesty doesn't need them that much. Therefore, they might try to discredit you, impede your war effort, reduce the scale of your victories, make some concessions, and they will see that you're open to. It's so weird, bro. It's literally, it's not even a war. It's a war against demons. It's the Crusades, man. And they're worried about fucking not getting enough attention, bro. I would execute them. That's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, Queen Galfrey, just execute them all, replace them. How does the High Priest to a festival help us? Without a doubt, we should remain loyal to the Queen and respect the hierarchy. But that doesn't mean we have to kowtow to the Royal Council whenever they ask. I think we should neither do their bidding nor seek a quarrel with them. Rather, we should try to take a middle path. The High Priest in Erosian is a powerful figure, yet he's not a schemer or a politician. By inviting him to the festival, we'll both show that we're not cutting ties with Erosian and let them know that we have influential friends that are not to be buckled under the Royal Council. What's the point of taunting the capital? There's a fine line between taunting and setting boundaries, and between showing respect and putting on a collar, mind you. I'm not suggesting anything treasonous or disrespectful. A parade in honor of the true heroine of Dresden and Canavers. What could be more natural than that? Besides, a healthy amount of disobedience guarantees that people won't pester you with lectures and nonsense as often. A dozen tutors responsible for my upbringing can attest to that. Right. Provoking the capital would be unwise. We're trying to make avoid unpleasant consequences, not expedite them. I'm sure that was merely an extravagant jest on the Count's part. I'm sure, Lady Kenomi, what good will a parade do? It will be symbolic and affordable. Show them how much you respect and value Her Majesty. Make a curtsy to those who pay for your arrows, swords, and bread. The Royal Council has power. You wouldn't want to turn those patrons into adversaries and test whose influence is greater, yours or theirs. Please them, and they will stop worrying about your loyalty. You'll be able to focus on your war. What if I was like the second inheritor or whatever? Like Iomede's second chosen. And they're just like, no, we're not gonna help you. Okay, so religious feast decree. Energy points income increases by 20%. Finance reduced by 10 for 30 days. So the increase. Oh wait, it's a repeatable decree every 45 days. So you get 20% more energy, 10% less finance for 30 days. Is the 30 days only for the reduction or the both of them? I'm guessing both. After 30 days it stops, and then you have to wait 15 more days to use this one again, or whatever. Okay. Was this commander what? Parade. Cost of recruiting mercenary units reduces by 7.5. Material points reduces by 25%. That is ridiculous. That's way too much of a negative. That's not happening, sorry. Finance points increased by 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one, man. Like, this just seems like a huge upside. You get double for well, I guess not having. You get 20% at a loss of 10% for finance, which is the easiest one to get. That's so... I don't know, bro. Some of these decisions are like... Makes no sense why you wouldn't just choose one. A moment, Commander. I understand that you're used to being the highest authority in all matters, but political decisions are an exception. I am a professional in this field. You are not. By ignoring my recommendations, you're not deliberately seeking conflict with the capital, but disregarding common sense as well. I urge you to reconsider. I think you have the right to talk back to me. You've invited my companions to the diplomatic council, and now you refuse to listen to their opinions. Don't tell me what to do. I like that one. We're inviting the high priest, that's all. Persuasive speech. Very well, I've changed my mind. We'll hold a parade in the Queen's honor. That's like I do want to say this one. That's my immediate thought. Don't tell me what to do. But I do also want to just kind of be like, hey, bro, you're the one that invited them. What do you mean? What does she want? The parade one? What does it do again? I forgot. The finance points. I'm simply suggesting that you give your companions time to find their feet in the council and to grasp the principles of being a diplomat. Also, if they weren't on the council, your decisions could be mistaken for the decrees of a tyrant. Huh? And that is definitely not the public image you need. Why would it be the image of a tyrant if she's the one, like, advising me? Wouldn't be, I don't know. I think she's just pissed that she didn't get chosen. Now I understand the role that I've been given, Lady Kenomi. I'm supposed to stand in a pretty doublet and keep my mouth shut. I can promise you the former, but not the latter. The doublet or double? I thought this would be the... I guess not. I guess I do have to tell her, don't tell me what to do. I mean, I don't know, bro. The choices for these are so dumb. Because telling her, don't tell me what to do is stupid. Because one, she's an advisor. I'm literally... The whole point of her existence is to tell me what to do or advise me. And the other one, just kind of the same thing, just being an asshole without saying it. So I either had to be like, oh, okay, I'll change my mind, or be an asshole. This is kind of, I don't know. I don't really, if this one was like the end of it, that would be fine, but having to choose one of these other ones is dumb. I have a feeling the first option will also not, like, end the conversation. Bro, they're like, really, they literally force you to either be an asshole or be a bitch. Don't tell me what to do. Lady Konomi's voice hardens. I cannot challenge your decision. However, I have no choice but to inform the I swear to God. You know what? Get out of here. Get the hell out of my city or whatever. But to inform the capital that you have disregarded my recommendations. Actions like these are precisely what gave Nerosian cause for concern, Commander. I hope you will revise this defiant stance in the future. What the hell is wrong? You know what? You still look sick, but I hate you now. I'll see to it that the High Priest receives a proper welcome, and let him know that the strength of our faith is just as absolute as our loyalty to Mendev. And with that, we can bring this meeting of diplomatic council to a close. It is unfortunate things were so tense. You're the one that made them like that, man. But I'm sure we'll have many more opportunities to resolve any misunderstandings between us. Sure. Is that it? Okay. Wait, hold on. Can I zoom? I can zoom in. Oh. My character kind of looks sick. Can I turn off like specific thing? I can't. Turn off the armor. I can only turn it all off. Oh well. Alright, what? Stagger was one that, what's her name had, right? Why did I come here again? I came here for something. I don't remember why the hell I came here. Oh, right, I don't know, why did I come here? I already forgot, to be honest. I think I came here because not research, what is it? Whatever it was, the degree thing finished. I'm guessing this is all of the degree thing. Okay, so these are finished. Widening the streets. How long does it take? 7 days? I'm assuming. Oh, right. You can only have one of each category. So one military, one logistics, and one diplomacy. I already did those. Okay. Can't do this. Why? Okay, sure. Maybe I should do this one. Sword of Valor. Great relic of the Crusade mysteriously changed upon coming into contact with the commander. What does this mean? Clerics and wizards could shed some light on the artifact's properties. I'm gonna guess it's some other god besides Iomedae, like interfering or something. Or like, I don't know, maybe Aerodin's coming back. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out, I'm sure. So that one's logistics. Now I can only do this one. Okay, well. 7 days. Erebeth's breakdown, which occurred before the Sultan still haunts her mind. Be reminded that she was, is, and will always be a hero in the eyes of the soldiers by appointing her as commander of a small squad of crusaders. Fortunately, because Erebeth is occupied as squad leader, her duties in the Crusades command have to be transferred to someone else. Sure. Well, 7 days, 14 days. Till I get money, and then I can do something else. One of these. I think I'm done now. What is this? Why is it showing? Wait, I think these are the ones that are on the move, right? These ones are like stationed somewhere. And these ones are the ones that are moving. If it shows like a little icon, they're moving. Or wait. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. What about campaign? Marksman. Would I have to... Oh, wait. Where's the... What the hell are these? Spearmen. Where did these come from? What are marksmen? Where did marksmen come from? What is going on? What did I do? How do I go into like the town? There we go. Does it generate these? What is it? Marksman and... It does. Recruitment of... and provides weekly recruitment growth for archers, rangers, bandits, marksmen, axe hunters, slingers, and headhunters, if available. Did I do something that gave me these units? I don't remember. I know the Houndsmaster, I picked that. This one is Footman, Spearman, Houndsmasters. Okay. But how do I see like what is being provided currently? The view? No. Build? No. View. Build. No. Bro, how do I don't know. This? No. How do I see what's like being currently? I mean, I guess, hold on. The recruit tab, I think. Campaign. Recruit. Okay, so Houndsmasters, Archers, and Mounted Scouts. These are being generated. I don't know where the hell these are being generated from. So where the hell did these come from? Oh, wait a minute. It's the stupid, what are they called? That dude that just showed up. I already forgot his name. Oh, Archibald, or what is his name? I don't remember what the hell his name is. Whatever. Whatever. Wait, so look at this. I was at 6, now I'm at 1. Bro, I don't know, man. Like, I need to... What is this? Oh, I can level up. Plus 15 bonus to combat morale per level of this feat. Minus 15 to enemy units. Or... Infirmary sizes. Infirmary size increases. I do think getting bigger armies is better. So we're gonna go, and where is the button at? Here it is. Champions. Okay, so yeah, these are the champions. I can't recruit these, so I don't know if they're worth putting in the army. I think better I'll just put in like the champions in there. Like this. And then, wait, how do I change? Oh, wait, I have to like select the thing. This, like this. Okay. You know what? You can go here. Strong, but you don't have anything, so recruit new general. I don't know if it's worth recruiting a general if I have no second army. Look at the cost. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not gonna recruit one. Sorry, you just gotta suck it up, man. What does this do? Amplify resistance. Okay. Telling you, man. I don't know. Whatever. That's not where I wanted to go. Go back. No movement. Okay, great. See, I wish I could zoom out like this, but just a little bit closer with all the... Oh wait, I can. Never mind. Oh wait, I can't. I want to be able to see like the locations. That's kind of dumb. Okay, how do I like leave to like the main thing? How do I... Okay, here we go. Bro, this kind of makes me want to play Heroes of Might and Magic. Okay, so all that's done. Who did I come to talk to? I don't remember. I'm almost certain I came to talk to someone. I don't remember who the hell I came to talk to, man. We'll see if I remember. I don't want to be in the city too long. I end up getting like trapped here and trying to talk to everyone. Do I just leave? Look, it's the Sword of Valor. Where is... Okay, I'm gonna go talk to... Why are you just standing here, man? I don't care. Where are the other good people at? Did it show? It does show them on the map. Lady Konomi. I want to go talk to Lady Konomi. You're like, yo, what's your problem, man? Selling the dagger that Wendu got. Deal. I need scimitars. That's what I need. Pretty sure I sold him one. Earl of Pain. Too bad I'm not using dueling swords. Could. Why didn't I want to? Hold on. Whatever. Ooh. Wait, can I type like the category? Hold on. Don't care about sorting. I can. Interesting. What is the Blade of Order? Whenever the wield of this +2 lands a hit, chaotic evil creature applies penalty to creature's damage rolls. I didn't. Did I sell him this? I might have. No, I don't think I did. This Pureborn Scimitar wielded by a character who has animal companion. Attacks an animal companion also gain Pureborn special. What does that mean? What is a Pureborn? Can only be placed on melee weapons. Pureborn weapon draws power from the anger, frustration, wielder. And if will refuse to die, and the wielder damages an opponent with the weapon. Opponent increases by 1 when making attacks against that opponent. Oh, that's bad. Who cares? It's like only good against like maybe like a boss. Never mind. Your stuff's bad. No, your stuff's bad too, man. Yeah, okay, well, wait. Where do I get arrows? I still can't buy arrows, bro. Let's just... How do I get here? I go down here? Okay, here we go. Sure. I'll talk to Lady Kenomi, be like, what's your problem, man? Oh, wait, she's up here. Here? Oh yeah, here she is. Engrossed in reading some kind of letter. Upon notice, she frowns nervously for a moment, but then greets you with a graceful bow. I don't know, man. This, whatever. Child of a passionate and curious people, we live everywhere. You are just not always aware of our existence. You're not the first to have taken an interest in my race. Your companion, Nenio, has already interrogated me. A most amusing individual. Truly, we Kitsune are incapable of normalcy. We find our passion and surrender to it entirely, mind and soul. Although, in Nenio's case, I fear the mind was lost, along with common sense. So, are they like gnomes then? Except gnomes do it so they don't die? Becoming a diplomat, talk about it. Wait, she already told me that, right? Yeah, okay. What are you reading? State secret. For you, I can offer a hint. Every single day, I receive dozens of classified diplomatic missives from all countries supporting the Crusade. Okay. You know what? Sure, whatever. Oh, look, she looks so cool, though. Man, I wish I could be that cool. Can I look at her? Oh, I can't. I'm gonna try to inspect her. Okay, I think I'm done in the city. How do I... Here. Wait, I think I can do it on the map. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I keep forgetting I can move on the map. I gotta think. If I'm not gonna be going... Man, I have to replace him though if I... Or I have to send for him or whatever if I don't use him. You know what? Whatever. Get out of here, man. Until I go to... What is it? Grimwood? Whatever it's called. Where... That temple. Green Gate is... I don't remember what that is. Winter Sun. I wanted to go there, I think. Bro, I don't know where any of this stuff is, but okay. I'm gonna have to rest, too. Can I check? No, I can't. Okay. No, don't. The hell was that? They moving? Oh, they're moving. Someone on the road. What the hell? I gotta rest. Maybe I should... Just in case. Spear. Oh, okay. Sure, what? Long spear, bypass damage reduction. Okay, sure. Let me see. I don't think anyone can use spear or uses spears, but... Oh, +4. Whatever. I only care if it's legendary or unique. Where... Is that it? Did I miss... Wait, what the hell is this? Hold on. Where is it? Stupid map, bro. This way. Barengwer. Where is he? Here. Oh, here he is. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I run into this dude in Kingmaker? And he like was evil or something, or I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm missing, or not missing something. Maybe I'm misremembering. Prayer to Iomade flies from the lips of the kneeling old man. He speaks softly and steadily, without raising his head or otherwise acknowledging your presence. After finishing his prayer, he looks at you with clear eyes. What can I do for you, stranger? Check asked. It looks like some of the demons tried to escape, but for some reason, they didn't teleport. You have a good eye. Yes, that's true. I received a special gift from my goddess. My presence makes demons weak and stops them from escaping through the plains. Tough luck for them. My name is Barry. I am the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. My name is Barengwer. I am the commander of my own crusade. Oh. Okay. Did you kill all the demons? Yes, and many others. That's what I do. Old man, but still a strong warrior. Wendell clicks her tongue, surprised. Not bad. If the Reptitude has not subdued this uplander, I will be able to overcome it when the time comes. Don't worry, Wendell. I'll still love you when you're old. I fought under the banners of an official crusade, and I found neither righteousness nor dignity there. Forgive me, but my path is mine alone. I only keep you safe, and forgive me if I was less than friendly. Wait, can I... Hold on. Hold on.
Well?
How do I... You know what? Hold on.
I am yours
1 sec.
to command.
Please.
Hold on, let me figure this out.
You're a good person. I like you.
Wait, I can't. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm gonna get this. Wait a minute. Wait, don't stop, bro. What the hell? Amber. Jesus. Why can I attack myself, but I can't? Okay. Hold on. You know what? Come here. Turn-based. No, wait, I can't. How do I... Nenio, get the freak out of my face, man. Okay, I don't care. Whatever. Alright, well, you guys are stupid. I'm guessing this is his diary. I chased him during the day, followed him at night, found his tracks in the demonic wastelands of the Wound. I set up ambushes in the city. Hunting a hunter is a strange job. The demon was seeking victims, leaving behind a trail of crusaders tortured to death, their hearts carved out of their bodies, and I was seeking him. Kneeling at my nightly prayers, I asked myself, why do I want to rid the world of this particular monster? New demons come almost daily from the rifts of the world wound. I could fight them wherever I wanted. I could join my crusader brethren in any garrison, but I chased him for 3 years, right, relentlessly like a hound following a trail. Finally, he came for me himself. My perseverance drew his attention. It made me bait. There are demons who take special pleasure in torturing the weak and helpless, but he was different. He was drawn by danger. He liked killing the strong, the proud, the unbreakable. That's what he told me. I listened to him and was horrified at how similar we were. Then we fought. I killed him. These were three that these were 3 long years, goddess. I was returning to Canabras after this long hunt, after an exhausting fight, carrying a terrible burden. On the fringes of the city, a light guided my way. Not your light, no. The lights of the fires near the city walls, where the Inquisitors were burning more potential renegades. I walked in my dusty armor, covered with sword marks, past the people who gathered to watch the execution. I overheard the ecstatic words of the executioner. I remembered the words the demon said before his death. I never entered the city gates. I didn't kneel in your temple. I didn't share a meal with other crusaders. I, Berengar the Tall, Berenguer, no longer belong in this crusade. Not after these long years. Not after what I realized I heard. As it lay dying, the demon said to me, we are what you will become. I mean, true, I guess. This one-handed? No, two-handed. Okay. I'm gonna sell it. It's garbage anyways. Oh, is this it, man? Can I rest here? Yeah, look at these people. Look at how slow they move. I need to rest so I can... I don't know if I should travel more though. I don't want to run into enemies. I need to check the building. No, wait, it's probably not done. Can I do this? I can. No, I can't. Can I? Because you did not choose the path of the Lich. Okay. Why did they have attempted to infiltrate Dresden? Find out the commander's plans. It was only by chance that they were stopped. The officers have suggested an increase in security in anticipation of new attempts by the demons. 10 Inquisitors are recruited. 1500 leadership. 200 minus 200 military. Senior comrades decree. It adds leadership and it increases morale. What are Inquisitors? These aren't the healing dudes I have now are clerics, right? Or I think they are. I think a decree thing would be good, no? Because it's like a multiple thing. That you can keep using it, I assume. Sure, why not? We'll take this one. My dog just ran in here and just growled at me. Just like randomly out of nowhere, he just comes in, looks at me, growls, just starts wagging his tail. Hopefully I didn't mess something up. This is the feast, right? Thanks to generous donation, clerics will organize a religious celebration in Dresden that will raise the morale of the Crusaders. Only that. Yeah, you know what? How long? 7 days? Sure, why not? What was I gonna look at? Came here specifically for the units. Okay, so it is clerics. So they are something else. Okay. Wait, no, why did I come here? I don't remember what the hell I came here for. Came here to do something, but I don't remember what. Probably just kill these guys. Let them flee. Bracers of the heavy hand. Offhand weapon when dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapon. Pretty good. Gang of cutthroats who sold their conscience for demon gold has been destroyed. Their chief, a battle-hardened, scar-ridden mercenary laden with valuable artifacts, is hanging in the noose. Trophies he received for murder will come in useful. Wouldn't it just be come in use? Come in useful for the Crusaders. Whatever. Oh. Wait a minute. I didn't even pay attention. Whatever. It said that they're 4, right? Surely. There is no way they just shit stomp me. Like the what are they called? The ash giants. Minus 2. I'll have to do this after they get close. Oh. Probably damage these, right? Who is this? Oh. Hound's Master. Yeah, wreck them, man. Oh, we got 2 of them. Okay, well. I wanted to do this because I don't need the move now, right? Oh my. Zero. What the hell? Why did I not kill him? Why is he not doing any damage? Point 2 Constitution. Devour armor, no. Why is he not doing damage to this guy? Oh, -5. Interesting. Wait, why can I not move? Huh? We'll give you the thing. Oh my god, it's so strong. Defeating the horde of flying monsters swooping from the sky, many crusaders got thinking about that the battle tactics they know are not always suited to demon confrontation. Every new battle, the army gains invaluable experience and soldiers are eager to learn for their lives depend on it. Wait, I don't want to go here yet. Can't go anywhere else, okay. What about here? Can't recruit. Surely I'm going to be able to recruit a decent amount of people. I leave. Okay, so now I'm trying to find out how to get to, what's it called? A Heart of Mystery or whatever. Oh wait, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, enter. I'll probably rest right before I leave here.
The fatigue befalls even the best.
Yeah, okay. Wendu. Yeah, I better rest soon. They're like, look at them. Look at how slow they are. I just save it. Remind me who you are. You're gonna serve rest. Okay. Everything connected to it. Okay. What the heck? Were these here before? Did I not see them?
I am helpful, am I not?
Ooh, a belt. What about this one? Okay, how did I not see these? Was it this and this? Okay, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. To be honest, I forgot. I'm guessing this guy, I don't know. He's just in here, chilling. Alright, I'm gonna rest outside. Maybe I'll do it on the map. The main map. The world map. The world map and then go, I don't know, we'll go somewhere. I probably have to, if I go to the dragon, I have to... What do you mean she has too much weight? She's just not moved at all now, or? Okay. I have to put it by her, don't I? Jesus, man. Wait, so does that mean in battle, if I sap an enemy's strength enough, they can't move? I think it's only -6, or is it stacking? No, it's 2 and 6, I think. So it's 8. Wait, hold on. I need to flip them, I think. Rest for how long does it want me to? 9 hours. Oh my, hold on.
Did you have any songs down in the caves? Life without songs would be sad.
When I was a runt, I once started whistling a tune out of boredom. But then a carnivorous snake slithered up behind me and wrapped itself around my throat. I stabbed it with my knife, and then I sank my teeth into it and chewed. Ever since then, I haven't liked music. But I do like snake meat.
That's kind of hot. Hey, oh, you failed to cook fucking rice or pilaf. Alright, well. Stretching sinuously, Windwalk says with an affected displeasure, the cold up here on the surface of yours is even worse than back in the caves. Fall asleep in cold like that and you might not wake up again. What a stupid and inglorious way to die. Freezing curled up in your bedroll instead of perishing in bloody battle. That's why back home I made sure never to sleep alone. The look the huntress gives you is heavy with promise. Contrary to her words, she seems alert and unaffected by the chill. So, do you want me to give you a warmer blanket? Aren't you embarrassed to be flirting with me like this? I can't I can't help you with it. I can't allow you to suffer from the cold. Come with me, I'll warm you up. Face alight with triumph, Windwalk nods. I spotted a cozy little spot nearby, and enjoy ourselves there while the others can stay here and make sure no one bothers us. Windwalk's voice is dripping with superiority. What? Wait, hold on. Windwalk stretches her muscles with the grace and a kind of animal shamelessness, directing a contented glance at you from under half-closed lids. That was good. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought we were just gonna sleep, man. I wasn't wrong about you. Like a satisfied cat, the huntress smiles softly and runs her fingers along her body, over the places your hands touched only moments before. Oh. Her little claws carefully scratch her firm, scar-covered skin. Did you did you like it? So will this change anything between us? Examine her scars. Thank you for tonight. We enjoyed ourselves, but now it's time to get back to work. Uh, Examine her scars. How about that? Among the variety of battle marks, a rather gruesome, ragged scar on her left collarbone catches your eye. An uneven line that goes along her shoulder, skirting it and ending at ending at the shoulder blade. Several long scars stretching across the Windwog's back suggest she has been whipped. You see fresh crimson cuts and abrasions on her elbows and chin. Some of them look quite deep and were hastily pulled together with crude stitches. Over time, they will turn white and become the newest addition to the landscape of scars on the fighter's lithe body. What? Let's look at her scars. A flattered smile graces her lips, so I've got plenty of those. Which one do you want me to tell you about? Where did you get these fresh scratches? In battle. That's nothing. I had a fight with a few Crusaders, 5 of them to be precise. I think I got the one on my chin before that. Now that was a good fight, to be honest. Good on this fight. Could you pick a fight? Rushes a lock of hair with nonchalant gesture. To make them respect me, of course. There's no better way to gain recognition than knocking out the biggest local bully. Besides, some Uplanders still don't know that they should tread lightly and keep their thoughts to themselves around proud folk of Neathholm. So sometimes I have to put those loudmouths in their place. And well, fighting is fun. But the pleased laugh, Windowog admires her bruised knuckles. Told you already that I'm not always good at getting along with Uplanders. That story with the Tiefling and the dagger, that wasn't a one-off. Let's put it that way. Let me tend to your wounds. With a playful snarl, Windowog dodges out of your reach. What for? They're just scratches. My body heals everything, just like a cave lizard does. You don't actually think I care about a few scrapes, do you? Alright, don't give them an inch, then sure. No chance of that. Anyone who dares disrespect me will be spitting their pride out along with their teeth. What about the collarbone one? Pride flares in the huntress's eyes. Got this one off a dire rat. It was a good hunt, and after, the tribe named me the best hunter. Tell me about the encounter. It was one tough dire rat, as big as horses are up on the surface. Old, cunning, and vicious, and we never met the likes of it before. Another Neither and I ran into it when we were scouting some distant caves. The rat snatched the first guy and dragged him into its burrow. I rushed after them. I cornered it in a cramped little cave, and I yelled and singed its whiskers with my torch, and got it nicely riled up and short. Jumped at me, jaw snapping, and the next thing I see is my whole arm disappearing into its maw. My spear got smashed to pieces, and the chunk of wood that I was holding in my hand got stuck inside its throat. The beast was wheezing, writhing, hopping around me on its hind legs, trying to bite my arm off. But I just held the wood of my spear tighter while I groped for the knife in my belt. As soon as I did, I sank the blade deep into the old rat's crotch. Oh. He squealed like you wouldn't believe. All the young rats in the caves were mourning the loss of those gray family jewels that night. With her eyes half closed, Windowog savors the pleasant memories. I don't know if they're pleasant, but okay. It was dying for half a gong. Tried to get on its feet again 6 times. A long-toothed beast, but I just knocked it back down on the rocks till it finally kicked the bucket. And only then could I get my arm out of its maw. No one in the tribe had ever done anything like that before. No one. She didn't go to save the friend. I mean, we know this. I know, it works like a charm on warriors. As soon as they see it, they go soft as putty, as they understand who they are dealing with. Marks on your back, are they from a whip? Were you punished? Punished? You could say that, yes. I was a very naughty girl, and I was punished for it. But I've also left my fair share of scars on others. Wait. Okay, I thought. Okay, okay. Listen, I thought she was like saying that like in a playful way, but also in a serious way. Like she was actually in trouble, but she actually meant it in a sexual way. Oh my god. You like it rough. Her lids lower and she releases a sensuous hiss. Yes, power excites me, and feeling my own defenselessness just adds an extra thrill. My back burning from the bite of the whip, a firm hand resting on the back of my neck, my partner's voice hard as steel. Is there anything more sweet and tempting in this world? Only me, standing behind my lover, with my hands wrapped around her neck, squeezing. Biting her lip, Windowalk sends you a long look, filled with shameless promise. Dear God, you know what? I'm into it. I'm into it. Have you had many lovers before me? A girl like me can always find a willing partner anytime she wants to have sex, and I rarely don't want it. In the caves, I usually chose Lon. Wait, that dude? Listen, I could care less for the most part, but Lan, really? That fucking guy? Sometimes there were strong hunters from other tribes who I found attractive, and of course Hosilla. Could she resist dragging me into her bed? Of course she couldn't. I had no choice. She had her eyes on me from the start, and if I said no, she would have gotten rid of me. Things we do for survival, right? So I had to swallow everything she had for me. Her knife play, her whip, her habit of choking me real good before getting down to the main event. Rolling her shoulders languidly, Windowalk doesn't even try to hide the lust in her voice. It was so horrible. Yeah, I'm sure you thought it was horrible. Jesus Christ. Uh, you have some interesting proclivities. Everyone has a right to some fun every now and then. Jesus Christ, man. What kind of game is this again? Right. We just barely finished fucking sleeping together. I forgot about that. Uh, did you like it? A lone, delighted groan escapes Windowalk's lip. Yes, I did. I enjoyed it very much. Jesus, okay. Will this change anything between us? No, why should it? We just had some fun. We made each other feel good. Why should it change anything? Or are you worried I'll be throwing myself at you every chance I get from now on? You can relax. That's not gonna happen. Okay. Listen. We both know that's a lie. Okay? Uh, thank you for tonight. Flashing her fangs, Windrock shakes off her sweet languor. Right. It's time to go and kill someone. Yeah, alright. Jesus, bro. I need to mount my fucking pet. Where? There it is. I also need uh check spells and stuff. Oh wait, no I don't. Never mind. What am I talking about? What do I need? I need to check my build real quick for Aru. Big game gloves. Wait a minute. Do I have those? Are those the ones where you... Bro, I don't know who, I'm pretty sure someone has them. Those are the ones with the query thing, right? The quarry? Query? Is it query? Quarry? Oh, what is this? Heavy hand, dual wielding. I don't think any. Well, I guess she does. Sure, you can have those for now. Wait, it's strength modifier, right? No, it's just damage. Okay. I need to check these bows. The 512, 512, both 1920, right? Whatever. We'll just there we go. Needs a belt, right? Or you can have this one. Bro, where do I need to go again? I don't even remember where I need to go. I think I'm just exploring right now. The fort stone maze is besieged by an enemy. This one? Where's my army at? Wait, is this? I can't go there myself. I have to send my army, right? I think I have to send my army. I can't go there and defend it with my party or whatever. Can't move them though. Shit. Wait, what are they? They're... Where are they at? Right here? 4? This one's only 1. I think if I get... I don't know, man. So expensive though, man. How much to buy stuff? I don't know if I should buy stuff though, man. That's the thing. Bro, look, it's so expensive. I can't do it. I'm just gonna have to say, fuck it. Alright, well, I'm assuming I get some kind of defense bonus, maybe. Oh, I don't have a general once, right? Oh! Alright, well this army's dead. Dead. DED dead. Alright, well, I mean, I lowered them a little bit. I need to... I only have one army now, right? Where the hell is it? This is it? Okay. I mean, I know it'll auto battle, but... I mean, it'll make them flee, I hope. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I can send my main party there. Travel. Evade. Of course they get fatigued or exhausted. Night. Okay, it doesn't, It's on the road. I do have to send my army. That's kinda shit. But oh well. It means I'm gonna need at least like 2 different armies.
I hope you appreciate this.
Bro, what is all these scraps, man?
I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
You're alright, Camellia. I mean, you're not bad.
I hope you appreciate this.
I'm assuming I can leave, technically. But I want to see what the hell is going on here. Oh, hold on.
What's
you know
on
what?
your mind?
We're gonna make it easy.
Magritium Turinos! Magritium Turinos!
Hell Bafflement. Hear our prayers. Accept the sacrifice, Bafflement. Curse you all. Praise to be Iomade. It's her, the one who killed our brothers and sisters. Death to the killer. Die. Wait, bro, really? Now he's here? Woljif rises from the stone throne and halts the sacrifice with a raised hand. The cultist holding the knife of the victim on the altar stops. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame and the demonic shadow rises up behind him. Easy now, we're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Woljif half turns to you, his right eye twitching, which you interpret as a attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? Why the hell is he? What is going on? Woljif's face lights up. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the World Wound. Meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief. Long time no see. Why don't we hold off on the sacrifice for now? We need to drink this this happy meeting, right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one to the altar up again. Get around to slaughtering it later. Cultists exchange looks and whispers. The cultist lowers his knife. The Crescent of the Abyss says so. Then welcome. Crescent of the Abyss. Then welcome. So make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the pilgrims of the World Wound. But why did you attack our brothers? I wanted to sacrifice those crusaders myself. Chief, this cultist's brow furrows in confusion. But we're the ones who found... What am I saying? It doesn't matter which of us makes a sacrifice to our Lord, does it? We're all working toward a common goal, right? If you like, you can sacrifice our prisoner when we perform the ritual later. Sure, man. Cultist casts a wary glance at your weapon, passes no remarks. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness, and our oracle has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Surely you're gonna explain what's going on. And I'm sorry I poisoned you all. A large stone with candles is covered with Baphomet symbols. It seems that the cultists use it for an altar. This guy looks like he's all like drugged up. Woljif is waiting for you next to the altar, wearily wiping the sweat from his brow. I thought I was done for. Could feel it in my tail that they were gonna kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eyes, Chief. When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you and that you were running the show up at Dresden now, can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night it all happened. I tell you, I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around, wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes pecked out. Surely. Even my conscience pricked a little, thinking about how I ran, but when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? Fight, man. What do you mean? The actual paladins were getting cut down left and right and center. And then these pilgrims, the world wound, tell me that Dresden's been reclaimed, that there's a new commander called Barry. Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with that name. Must be you. I cut my way through the circles around Dresden, and I waited for you to come out. At one point, I got so desperate I almost went right up to the city walls, but I thought better of it. Although an arrow in the skull would be a sight better than running in fear of Voidio. Woljif sucks in breath and keeps talking in a rush, like he's afraid you'll turn around and walk out. Do you know Vodio? I don't either, but I remember the name because of what Brother Mellowrun yelled in the basement at that time. I'm gonna tell Hepsamira and Vodio. Something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that Vodio is a dead demon and I should be scared of him, because he's after the moon of the abyss. But the shadow's a whole other story. But if you want to know why I haven't just come to Dresden, I need your help. Matter of life and death, Chief. Remind me why I shouldn't just kill all these cultists here now. Because Woljif looks around and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. It will still be useful to us if you decide to help me. And thanks for not trying to kill him as soon as you got here, by the way. Their leader is a nervous sort. He would have definitely stabbed the lad on the altar if you caused a fuss. I think if they perform all these sacrifices, Baphomet's gonna appear and hand out powerful spells like candy. What's going on? I'll shut up. I mean, I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know and I'll tell you. Not just any shadow, my special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world wound, scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out and whispered in the distant sounding voice, Vodio North, fear Vodio. That name was familiar because that's what my brother Mellowrun yelled out, and I put two and two together. Vodio was in the north, and I needed to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the shadow to tell me that Vodio was a demon. He was looking for the moon of the abyss. Who knows why? By the way, I have a couple of thoughts of my own about the moon. I'll tell you once we're out of this mess. Okay, what do you want? Got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Vodio was in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. Cultists are animals, and I just want to get out of this and make Vodio back off. Without you, I have no chance. Who is he? Demon that sent Brother Mellowrun to get the moon of the abyss. Now that I have the moon, he's after me. Pretty tired of running from him. He's gonna catch me soon. I can feel it. What part are the cultists playing? Glances around, making sure you're not overheard. You know why they call themselves Pilgrims of the World Wound? Because they're itching to meet big-name demons like Baphomet. It's like they're on a pilgrimage. That got me thinking. Since they listen to me, we can lead them to Vodio and mess with their heads a bit. Saying that Baphomet's been calling them nasty names. And let the cultists fight Vodio for us. That's okay. It'll be a riot. Cultists helping us take on a demon. Well, what do you think? It's stupid. What good man are you talking about? Me, of course. Of course. Wojciech folds his arms. I'm a prisoner here, you know. And I suppose there's also the other fellow, Deval. The one that's tied up. Kinda owe him one. I made a dumb mistake and now he's paying for it. Don't get me wrong, could've cared less about the guy and got himself into this mess, except if it wasn't for me, maybe they wouldn't have caught him in the first place. These pilgrims kept asking me, will we have to long to wait for the favors of Lord Baphomet? As though just because I have my shadow, I should know. What am I, some kind of demon whisperer? I just put on a kind of air and said to him, do as you've been doing, and favors will come. They took that to mean that they need to keep cutting people up on the altar. I tried to put him off the idea, but he didn't listen. I acted like I was discussing things with my shadow and kept trying to hold him off, saying that the stars weren't in alignment, and that raining eyeballs was a bad omen. I'd run out of ideas just before he showed up, Chief. I was already considering just letting him do it. He was a crusader after all, you know. Demons would probably get him in the end either way. It's not my fault. That's how they do things. It was either him or me. Tail twitching from side to side. There's one way to get us both out, but I can't manage it on my own. Alright, I'll help you deal with him. Whatever. Walter's face lights up and the tip of his tail dances through the air. I always knew you were a special sort, Chief. Let's go break his horns off. We need to go to a patch of scrubland by a bend in the river. Not far, I'll show you. Nothing interesting about the place at all, but that's where I was when my shadow came out. Started pushing me back the other way. Said that Volia would find me easily there. That he'd swoop in and tear me limb from limb as soon as I popped up. Wasn't long. Turning away from that place, I tell you. Just one other thing. We need to round up my lackeys and send them off on an errand. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point in leaving him here to be bored stiff. Sure, buddy. Listen, brothers and sisters. Shadow has spoken. It says the demon will come to a secret place, a wasteland where there are almost no trees left. Next to a bend in the river. We once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn and didn't find it. Why does he look sickened? Glorious day. Before he set off, I say we make the sacrifice. How about not? I said let's hold off on the sacrificing. Times are wasting, and demons are busy, you know. Leave your things and go. I must mediate before such an event, and when I'm all meditated out, I'll come and summon the demon to you. They left. Commander, a moment of your time. He's gonna say to kill him. The young crusader cautiously gets to his feet, unable to believe that he's finally free. At last the day has come when those odious faces will no longer be looming over me. Voltes hid my weapons and armor somewhere. I'll find them and take my leave of this place forever. Over there with the rest of your stolen stuff. Rest of the stolen stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hoped you'd make it out of this somehow. Thanks to your efforts, Woljeff. Go. Time is of the essence. There's a demon hunting you. Better lure him into a trap. What are you planning to do now? Find my armor, weapons, find something to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. Perhaps I'll die in the wound, but I will die with the sword in my hands, not like an animal in the slaughterhouse. If I do make it out, I should build a temple in Iomedes' honor in my hometown. Rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it. You're complaining that your parents don't give you enough money. He's a rich person, okay. I think we slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. Life and legacy belong to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. Deval Gwenviar, nobleman, crusader, and only surviving member of my unit. How did you end up here? Staring into the distance, solely through my own foolishness, because of my inability to fight like a man, I thought the crusade would be best to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory, of respect that would be otherwise denied me as a third son of a noble family, when an officer laughed at my skills and called me an ignorant interloper. How right he was. Fate has twisted a sense of humor. My more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another, but I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone. We were jumping at every shadow. We still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked that night. Should have realized what was happening when the lookout went missing. Alright, see you later. I don't need to take him with me right now. But I could... No. That's fine. Right? Where am I going? Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Stone throne cultist as erected for a Wolgift does not look very comfortable. Thanks for the loot, brother. Freedom at last, and I don't know what I should do with it. Okay. I'm done here. Right, I need to move my army to where I'm at to fight this other demon army. So I need to figure out, or not figure out, I need to create another army. But I barely have enough for my single army right now. I hate, bro, I have this bad habit of wanting to min-max, but I should just like play, but okay, so let's see, find Vodio. So where is this thing at that he wants me to go to? Wait, hold on. Zacharias is the dude. He's the lich, right, that I killed? Wasn't Socio? And Socio's the dude, yeah, he's the dude that was like his apprentice or something. I wonder what would happen if I had taken him to that to see him. Oh well, I didn't even think about it. I knew I had recognized the name Zacharias from somewhere. Oh, it's all the way up here, bro. Holy. I think I could just do whatever, actually. I need to go... Bro, I want to get like some of these... Let me just go and see what what does it say? Molten Scar. But I just find primitive altar, where? Oh. Core of the riddle. I don't want to go there. Oh, evade. I'm gonna have to rest soon. Bro, I'm going like so far. How do I get here? Do I have to go through here, I guess? Yeah, there's no way to get through from here, so I have to go down through here. I should probably rest, but... Let me... There's no connecting, I have to go all the way around, right? Here. Travel. So close, man. But I can recruit stuff. Not these. Not that much though. Champions are pretty strong. But they only have 23? What? Why are they so strong? They're like glass cannons. So expensive though. I should go to, what is it? The Crusade mode? Can I save it? I can. Senior comrades. The most vigilant and responsible warriors will keep comrades' morale in check. Seek out any signs of treason or doubt. Wait, do I have... Already doing these. Okay. And... Sure. Why not? We'll close this, and then we... rest? I gotta go all the way back, man. There has to be like paths that go down like right here or something. You know what? I'm gonna rest. Should be fine, right? Probably not this. Need to buy onions. Okay, I need to buy more ingredients. Onions and rice.
Nenio, you never ask me questions about the Abyss. Every crusader brave enough to talk to me asks me what it's like there, but you never do. I don't mind either way, but why doesn't the Abyss interest you?
My project is called the Encyclopedia Galerionica. The Abyss is not Galerion. That information is beyond the scope of my current research.
Okay, I mean, bro, what is going on with these rolls? I'm burning the peel off. I'm guessing this goes around. Maybe? Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. She better not have like some kind of... Okay. Who is this who's going? Cupid. I don't think they can fall, right? Yeah, immune to prone trip. What about this one? I guess someone technically could, but... And he did. That's crazy. Wait, what about this guy? Oh, he's immune to prone. Just attack him. Come on, lizard, get him. Wait, I got them all. Oh my god, Ember, good job. I mean, that wasn't very good, but okay.
Go for their hearts! Ha!
I will resist.
You know what? We're gonna do haste.
I'll remove this obstacle.
No match for me.
Why does she get 4 shots? Hold on. Yes. Rapid shot and mini shot. She have something that gives her an extra shot? Would it be mythic? Yeah, this is it. No, it's not it. What the hell is it? I'm just giving her 4 attacks. Hold on. 4, and she only. Oh, she does get 4. I'm crazy. Okay. Okay, you missed, but that's okay.
I'll cut you wide open!
Prepare yourself!
Mind over muscle.
That's
I'll rip
wild.
you apart!
Your shit is all like fire.
Surrender or else!
Oh my, what did... Tumor.
The spirits demand your
I
blood.
mean, he's dead.
Desna, guide my hand!
Probably gonna heal anyways. Or I mean, rest eventually anyways. Nothing? Okay. Thought there'd be something, but nope. I don't want to go to Winter Sun yet. What am I going there for anyways? The missing patrol. Okay, I gotta go. These are companion quests, right? Okay. Social. This guy. And where's the dragon one? This one. Right, he's not a companion yet, but so I should do this one, and then I'll do this one. And then I'll do Socio. I gotta go. I gotta change to Grey Boar. And then I gotta
I won't let you
go to the
have my
dragon
friends.
place. What the hell is this? Says no thing, right? Yeah. Resistance
Make
or
your
damage
peace.
reduction. Immune to trip. No. Oh, there's a bunch. Oh my god, okay.
You are today's sacrifice! Go for their hearts!
Wonder if I could just kill him.
No, air.
Ooh. he died.
I will resist!
What am I doing? Should be it. You missed. Good job.
Late for apologies.
I'll cut you wide open.
I charge? I don't think I can.
You should have listened to reason.
Okay, he should be dead. Everyone should just whack him as soon as he gets up.
The world
Yeah.
in crimson.
Wait, I can leave, right? And it won't... It'll ask me to take everything. I think that's it, right? Still nothing here, okay. Take it all. So I have to go up north and head towards Grimwood or whatever it's called. Oh, and we're fine. We're fine, surely.
The heartbeat quickens.
Maybe. Maybe. I'm not so sure. Oh my god. Maybe not.
You're irrelevant.
Oh my god, maybe. We're not. Oh my god, the health. Dear god. Good and cold iron. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me see. We're gonna cheese him. Okay, he's not immune. Oh, okay. Did it say prone? Hold on. Death, electricity, poison. No, okay. Maybe if we're lucky. Nope, okay. Shit.
Prepare yourself!
Oh my, I forgot. She's, please, no, Aru, stop. Oh my god. Okay.
Someone save me!
This is rough. This is rough.
Beg me to stop.
Why don't you just heal? Oh, Commander's banner. Shit. I'm trying to think. I'm at 10. So it's 10d6. 60 damage possibly. No, 80. Evil outsider. Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe 100 possible damage. 80. That's not bad. Okay. Camellia, dear God. Wait. I hope she doesn't. Let me. I don't think she does. Does she? No, she doesn't have quicken. Okay. Maybe. No. Oh
I
god.
dedicate my body to science.
Oh god, okay. Oh man. Oh boy.
No match for me.
She's dead. She's perfect. Oh my god. Oh boy, if I had... Are they immune to fire? Of course. Why is everything fucking resistant to elemental, bro? Like, dear God. And you know what? We're gonna fucking put ice on them too. Why not?
Yes.
I mean, everyone's dead. I don't know what the fucking point is.
Desna, guide my hand.
I mean, she's missing everything, so there's... $41. That is fucking insane. And I can't even buff, like... I don't think she has blast anymore, right? Sure, we'll do this. Why not?
The spirits demand your blood!
I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to do.
Make your peace.
I think it's cold iron. No, it's the other one, I think. Bro, I don't even know, man. What is it? Evil Outsider? Right, that's what it is. Got an Evil Outsider. Yeah. Well, it did fall, okay. I don't think this does anything, right?
Yes. I will resist.
Okay, that was good.
No match for me.
That was not good. I think I could just do this. That's good, that's good.
You are today's sacrifice!
Does she not have buffs anymore? Like, I don't know. Or did I think I just removed them.
Prepare yourself, disappear.
Okay, well, I gotta go back to Dresden. Wait, does that mean she... Oh, she gets the experience, right? She got the experience. Okay. That was... Jeez, bro. Thank God for Stink Cloud. What the f... Okay, just gonna make it to... I think technically I'm debuffed also because of fatigue, right? Okay, you're almost there. You're almost there. Okay. Oh wait, I have a... whatever. I need to buy... a scroll. Resurrector. I think that's it. I need to go to Arsenal. Where? Here? Oh, here. I'm slow, ain't I? She's dead, right? Yeah, she's dead. Whatever. Ray's dead. Surely. Resurrection. What is resurrection? Except that you are able to restore life with strength and disease. One killed by death effect. Upon completion of spell, creature restored full vigor health. No loss of prepared spells. Whatever. Don't care. It's just Nenio, right? I think so. Let me save it, just in case. Bro, my money. Okay, she's back. Hey, Nenio! Or wait. What the hell was that? Oh, yeah, right here. Nenio! Oh my god, you're back. You know what? Bro, this... I don't know. This stream, dear god, was a roller coaster. I did a lot of nothing, and... yeah. Saved it though, right? I just... I'm like tripping. Yeah. Thanks for watching, following everything. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is. And I will see you later. Yeah. Bye-bye.